Girl, you got the heat on. Oof. Oh. Hey, Shy Lights. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy whatever day this is that you are watching this here video. I am getting a late start to the day because I was up literally all night. I was literally up all night, y'all. Why was I up all night, do you ask? I was up all night because the streaming world is in an uproar, y'all. I know a lot of y'all know that I'm a streamer. And you know, when a large app like TikTok or any app for that matter is having a situation where they could be shut down, that's people revenue, right? So now look at this ding dong. So when that happens, it's like, man, like people are scrambling right now. When I say people are scrambling, like you invest a lot of time, a lot of energy into these platforms, and when they're impacted, you're impacted. So a lot has been going on as far as I've never been a streamer, broadcaster that put all my eggs in one basket. I never just committed to one particular platform. I got commitment issues. no, I do. You know, I'm just laughing, but yeah, that's real talk. But yeah, so I never put all of my eggs in one basket because things like this can happen. The very first app that I was on, very first platform I was on, I would be on that thing night and day. You hear me? Some people saw me wake up in the morning and brush my teeth and was laying in the bed with me after the rest of the night, you know, at the end of the night, you know. So I spent a lot of time on that app. Streaming requires a lot of time. A lot of time. You think vlogging requires a lot of time. Streaming requires hours upon hours upon hours. So I have swiveled over to another platform, and in doing so I had to invest time. That means staying up all night if you have to, becoming a grow host if you have to. It's a brand new platform, and look at these people walking with this baby, and neither one of them looked back to see if they was child. Like, I don't understand. It's the fuckery. Look at this. Like, what's happening right here? Why are these people? Why are y'all stopped right here? Why? Having a whole full-blown conversation. Child. I might have to edit that out, but I just don't understand. Look at this. In the parking space that I was going for, somebody came around the illegal way and went and got that parking spot. God don't like ugly. He don't. And he ain't too fond of pretty either. Anyway. Yeah, so I was up all night, y'all, trying to build my platform. Okay? Trying to build my platform. Trying to get verified and all of the shenanigans that come along with that. Okay? So it's just a lot. It's a lot going on. On top of that, it is, until you get your following up, until you get the people, am I crooked? I feel like I'm crooked. Hold up. Okay, there we go. what I try not to do is I try not to herd my community from platform to platform. So it's always a waiting period for me to find out, hey, is even the energy on the app something I want to expose my community to? So I stream responsibly. Some people just be like, no, I need the money right now. And they don't care about herding their community from one platform to the other. And now you got all these apps and you don't know where to find the person and all of this and all of that, right? So I try not to do that, because to me that's more of a selfish act, and you're not thinking about the people that have taken the time to follow you. So I try not to do that. Ouch, I just pinched the hell out of myself. So that's what's been going on. But my 2 cents on TikTok actually shutting down. TikTok is not shutting down. It's not shutting down. If you look at the latest release that came out, I want to say it probably was from Fox, or I forgot who was the source. But they were speaking about the fact that, the Supreme Court has added the TikTok concern to their docket ahead of schedule, because TikTok is claiming that their sanction on the app is a violation of freedom of speech. When the initial action was filed, it's stating that it's not a matter of freedom of speech. It's the fact that you are creating a foreign threat on U.S. soil or something similar to that, okay? So TikTok has filed an emergency injunction, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know the actual terminology, but they're basically saying, no, you're blocking our freedom of speech, The Supreme Court has pushed them ahead of schedule to listen to their concerns, and this elongates the process because the Supreme Court is trying to push it, or basically the judge that passed the ruling had it scheduled prior to Donald Trump's inauguration, because Donald Trump has stated that he's going to do the best that he can. In his words, he has a soft spot in his heart for TikTok. So, who knows? He may buy it. I would not put it past him, because all they said is that you had to sell it to someone. And again, I'm using this term loosely. This is how I process it. Basically, it needs to be U.S. based. Because you are foreign, you have too much control over here. So, with that said, I don't think TikTok is going to shut down. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump or his supporters, or, he get in conjunction with other companies and they purchase it. The fact that he met with the owner of TikTok a couple of days ago, come on, stop it. So TikTok is not going nowhere. So all these streamers just jumping ship, don't get trigger happy. All right. That whole situation with him and Twitter, when Twitter banned him back then, it's like, I think he's still like harboring a level of resentment, because he's a control freak. He is very much a control freak. And with him being a control freak, he not finna sit up there. Number one, the money that TikTok gross for so many people, and just gross for itself as a separate entity. They ain't finna let that fall at the wayside. It's too much munyan. It's too much moolah. It's too much money that's being lost out on. They ain't finna just, come on. But what they will do is he gonna come through with his Trump dollars, and he gonna buy TikTok, or he gonna buy a large portion of it. And then the rest is gonna be probably owned by somebody in the private sector. Okay? Telling y'all what's finna come to pass, all right? While everybody's sitting up here like, oh my God, TikTok is being banned. No, it's not. It's like banning Amazon, okay? You ain't finna do trying to ban Amazon, okay? It's not gonna happen. There's too much moonyan, too much moolah, too much money at stake. They ain't gonna do that, all right? So I would not be surprised if Trump bought TikTok or had any of his subsidiaries purchase TikTok. Now, TikTok ain't dumb, okay? Because what they getting ready to do, okay, this power play, they not putting all their eggs in one basket. What you call that? Lemon8. Their platform, Lemon8. Every time you log into that platform, they're showing you how they've integrated technology that talks to TikTok. And if you look at the fine print on the app Lemon8 is owned by the same people that make TikTok. That's why if you post a video on Lemon8, you can search that same video and it will come up on TikTok. So TikTok is saying, this is our plan B, baby. Our plan B is y'all ban TikTok, the platform. We gonna swivel over to Lemon8 after they sell it to Trump. You know, of course, after they sell TikTok to Trump. We gonna swivel over to Lemon8. And when we swivel over to Lemon8, we just gonna enable streaming. They already got a version of the TikTok shop already going on. Your followers, or the people that you follow, can already click a button and follow you automatically on Lemon8. So that's going to be their plan B. One of the questions or concerns that people may have is, okay, well, TikTok get banned, won't Lemon8 get banned? It all depends on how the company is set up. If it's not attached to TikTok and its namesake, or like if it's not written as a company or as a business, that it's attached, that it is part of TikTok, the organization, then no. It could be written on the documentation. It all depends on how they got it listed. All depends on what that paperwork looked like. If it looks like those are two separate entities, then no, Lemon8 would probably be spared from that situation. And Lemon8 is a smaller platform right now. So once they sell TikTok to Trump, they are going to swivel over to Lemon8, and they are going to enable live streaming. Okay. And from there, you just got another TikTok going on. Like you ain't stopped nothing. You ain't stopped nothing. Now, I don't know if the actual order, and I'll check and get back with y'all, if the actual order stated that they had to give up full control of TikTok, or is it a percentage of control of TikTok? Again, all he got to do is be a shareholder. All he got to do is buy a portion of it. He don't have to buy all of it. He just needs to buy a portion of it. Okay? So, stay tuned. But yes, the streaming world is in an uproar. I'm sure the people on TikTok shop that's bringing in all this money is in an uproar. I'm sure the people that are selling stuff in other countries are in an uproar because this is their lifeline. So we are all being affected, y'all. My check for TikTok was super duper low this month because I have to start building somewhere else. Just in case. There's a little curveball in there somewhere. But I've always had other platforms. I'm on 4 different platforms. But now you got to allocate your time in an appropriate manner because you have this great migration that's taking place by other streamers. And that in itself creates like this snowball effect. So we're going to have to just wait and see. And kind of go from there. I'm going to go ahead and upload this video today with 0 editing. It's going to be all the little bloopers, whatever I didn't do, whatever I did do, you know, cut off all that. We're not making it pretty. I'm just going to go ahead and post it. Happy Vlogmas, everybody. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to see you in the next one, okay? Bye.